Hi! Today we're going to be making shepherd's pie, the way my Scottish mother-in-law makes it. First, in a large stock pot, over medium-high heat, add a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. And then add a tablespoon of butter. The fat in the butter is going to help make the browning process for the beef even better. Add about 1.5 pounds of ground beef and break up the pieces so that everything browns evenly. Continue breaking up the pieces and stirring. It'll take about 8 minutes for the beef to brown. Keep stirring and stirring until it really starts to get brown. Then drain the fat from the beef. This is a step I used to skip, but I found that it actually enhances the flavor rather than detracts from it. Once the beef is drained, you're going to add it back to the same pot. After you've added it in, add 1/2 cup of water and the secret 1 OXO beef cube. OXO cubes are sold in the UK and in some grocery stores here. It's really the best secret sauce. While the beef is continuing to simmer, boil 3 potatoes that have been cut up into chunks. Next, we're going to brown an onion and 2 carrots. Another tablespoon of butter is going to help the onions caramelize and brown in a lovely way. Add the onions first. Let them brown, start to simmer, saute for a couple minutes, and then add in the carrots. You'll want to saute these vegetables for about 5 minutes, or until they start to take on this nice browned, slightly caramelized, softened texture. Here's the beef that's been simmering in the OXO sauce for 20 minutes. Add the vegetables into the beef and combine well. Then you're going to add 1/2 cup of water with 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed in. This is going to thicken into a sauce. You're going to let that simmer on the stove for a couple of minutes while you prepare the mashed potatoes for the topping. This is a good time to add salt and pepper to season the sauce. Grate 5 ounces of cheese. I'm using medium cheddar, and I'm also using a muesli, which is an amazing device that's the easiest cheese grater in the world. I'm going to use 1/2 cup of 2% milk in my mashed potatoes. Now remember, I had 3 large russet potatoes, and I start mashing and adding the milk a little bit at a time. I don't add it all because I'm not sure exactly how much I'll need, and I don't want the potatoes to get overly mushy. Add in the cheddar cheese and then stir gently to combine. Using a Dutch oven, add the ground beef mixture, and you're going to spread it evenly in the bottom of the pan. Then spread the potato mixture on top. And again, you're spreading it evenly, and you're actually creating a seal. Back in the day, It's the seal that helped preserve the beef when in the age before refrigerating. Score the top of the potatoes, add a tablespoon and a half of melted butter, and add a little grated cheese, because why not? The butter and the cheese are going to help make the top crisp up as it bakes in this 400-degree oven. Bake the shepherd's pie for 30 minutes or until it's bubbling, and then you will see a beautifully browned, luscious shepherd's pie. This is one of my all-time favorite comfort foods, and since we drained the fat, it's like healthy. Meat, potatoes, vegetables, all in one. Enjoy. This is Amy Wilson of StreamingGourmet.com.